You know, there are so many reasons I love using plywood on my projects. It's stable, it won't expand or contract like solid wood will, and it handles paint and stain really well. The thing I don't like about it, and many people don't, is the exposed edge. You can see all the plies of the plywood, and I don't like that, so I want to cover it up, and I'm going to show you how. One way to do that is with edge banding. Edge banding is simply a super thin piece of wood, I use this all the time, and on the back of it is glue that's activated by heat. So edge banding comes in rolls like this, and if you're going to be staining your plywood, you want to make sure you get the same species of edge banding so it'll match. If you're painting, it doesn't matter because you're going to be covering it anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our edge banding a little bit longer than the piece of wood. And then we simply cut it. And the way we're going to activate the glue is with an iron. So I like to kind of hold it in place and then take my iron. For the temperature, keep it somewhere in the medium range. And just start on one end here, getting it nice and warm, heating up the glue so it sticks, and then just kind of work my way down. It's like ironing a shirt. You don't want to stop at one spot and burn it. And you have a little bit of play, like the glue's not going to dry right away, so you can adjust it a little bit if it's moving a little bit. But the idea is to get it right in the center of the piece of plywood. Now we'll wait about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll trim off the edges. All right, so it looks like it is just about dry. So the first thing we're going to do is trim the edges. Now we're going to trim off the edges here. With this tool here, this is an edge band trimmer, and all we do is we put it on top of the wood, we're going to squeeze it together. There are blades inside here that will trim off the edge nice and flush. Now we're just going to clean it up with some sandpaper. All right. Look at that. That looks now like a nice solid piece of wood ready for paint or stain.